Of a man charged in the shooting death of his own daughter says they're standing by him. Jermaine Presley faced a Greenville County judge this morning. He's charged with murder after deputies say he shot and killed his daughter early Sunday morning. 23-year-old Nadeja Presley was killed, and family members who came to court today said Presley loved his daughter, and this was all an accident. They say Presley has been devastated all week.
That's right, Fox Carolina's Kayla Conboy. She's in our newsroom tonight. So, Kayla, what all did this family say to the judge?
Well, they say they will always stand by Jermaine's side, saying his daughter was his pride and joy in life. She was the one that all of the cousins looked up to. The family also says she was the one that kept them all united. They've all been devastated by what happened, saying they don't believe Jermaine would ever intentionally hurt his daughter. At first, he was just taken in on 2 drug charges and was not charged with anything in this death. But 4 days later, deputies slapped on a murder charge. The warrant states there was...
Welcome back. Our Greenwood family is breathing a sigh of relief tonight. For the past year, they've been waiting for the arrest of a man they describe as armed and dangerous. The sheriff's office says they are finally picked this guy up, Michael Bowie, on Tuesday. He had 2 bench warrants for failing to show up to court after he was found driving under suspension. But his criminal history goes a lot deeper than that.
Fox Carolina's Kayla Conboy is here in studio with us. So, Kayla, what does his record show?
Well, we ran a sled check and it's 7 pages long. He's been charged for assault and battery, grand larceny, burglary, drugs, and a slew of other things. But the most troubling for his wife's family is the 5 times it shows he was arrested for domestic violence. They say a year ago, he even ran her over. In cuffs and locked up in the Greenwood County Detention Center. For the past year, it's what Melissa Owens has been praying for. It finally means safety for her daughter, for their whole family.
He is controlling, mentally, physically, verbally, emotionally. He just has that type of control on him, I guess, just from the lifestyle that he has lived.
And she says it all comes out when she's with his wife, her daughter. For a year, they all lived in constant fear when he escaped from jail.
There's no security. We don't feel secure in this county with him out running around.
So she's hoping he stays locked up for as long as possible, saying he's made unspeakable threats.
I know that he has stated to her back early in the relationship, whenever I went to get her and her children away from the where she was, and he had told her that he would cut her head off in front of her kids and her mother, and then he jerked my phone away and attempted to throw it in the woods.
She says the abuse was constant, and almost exactly a year ago, Highway Patrol says he ran his wife, Melissa's daughter, over. It happened here on Old Lawrence Road.
The year that he got out, for a whole year before he ran over my daughter, I prayed and prayed and prayed to God to put a hedge of protection over him. And that's why she's walking around today and doing as well, and she's alive.
Alive, but her mom says she was forever fearful he would hurt her family.
I just hate that these children has had to see anything that they have had to witness.
But at least for right now, he'll stay behind bars. The family says it means they will finally sleep well while he sits in a cell.
I was relieved. I actually opened my door and felt safe that he was nowhere in my community.
And like we mentioned, he has a very long rap sheet spanning back to 2004 when he was just 17 years old. Many of the charges were for drugs, including distributing both meth and cocaine. Guys, back to you.
Kayla, thanks. Friends and family.